What's going on, guys? I am doing the live for the first time actually on YouTube, and I figured this would be a good time while I'm driving back in traffic to go over a few updates about my psoriasis journey. And then, of course, if you guys have any questions along the way, I'll try to answer them as much as I can. One of the things I want to discuss today is just how how and what I'm doing day to day that helps my psoriasis pretty much stay not from growing, but like stay from spreading around and just monitoring it and the things that I do daily. So one thing that I've done today, for example, is when I got up, I really focused on making sure I take a look quickly on all the spots, but don't let it get to my head. And then I start cooking myself breakfast. And the easiest thing you can do is pretty much stick to your same routine. And one thing I've been really good at is pretty much cooking the same thing and not switching things up, not to throw off my body too much. I'm introducing new ingredients or new things slowly here and there just to see if my body reacts to it. But for the most part, everything is fairly the same. So this morning, just like every other morning, I've had my 4 eggs because I am right now in the middle of trying to gain some weight and bulk up a little bit. So 4 eggs, probiotic yogurt added onto it, and had it like salad, mainly greens, no nightshade stuff. So very simple. And then I have tea. Now, I wanted to make a separate video about why you should drink tea every meal, but one thing that I do a lot since as long as I remember myself is drink tea after every single meal. It helps digestion, it helps calm you down. Tea has so many health benefits already. So just green tea after every meal helps really put all the food that you just consumed into your system, and I believe it's really helpful for me every morning. So that's what I did this morning, and now the plan for the rest of the day, as far as maintaining the psoriasis, is when I get back to the office. First of all, make sure I moisturize. So it's really important to keep all that skin nice and moist all the time, so that it helps it heal. And then maybe a couple hours later, if I remember, depending on the day, how busy I get, is to use the UVB light. And normally I spend about anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes using it, so to cover all the spots correctly, 100%. So maybe 45 seconds to a minute for every spot that I have. And after I'm done that, moisturize again just to make sure, because those spots probably are dry at that point. And then kind of go with the day and see how things develop. Now, most of the time, doing what I just said from the beginning of this video helps my psoriasis stay in check, and it does not seem to evolve much. Now, in the last, I would say, what is it, a week or two now since the beginning of the video series about the sauna and steam room, and so to speak, I've been going steady for a week now, and looks like things are getting better. But I see Ivan is asking here, did you try Jordy bottles? 1 second. I have to figure out how to see the comments you guys are saying here. Never did a live on YouTube before. So let's see here. Live chat. I haven't tried what you mentioned there. I have to figure out how to see the comments though. For some reason, it's not showing to me. Top chat. Have you tried? No, I haven't. But again, I'll review all the comments after because for some reason I can't see them on my phone as I'm driving. But yeah, the steam room and the sauna seems. Sorry, the steam room and sauna is something I'm gonna try next. As far as doing 5 minutes in the steam room, 5 minutes in the sauna, get the benefits of both, and then hit the cold shower. And what's interesting to me, last time I did the cold shower, I think it was yesterday. I actually went into it, controlled my breathing, and to my surprise, it wasn't that bad. Like I'm just doing that cold shower and pretty much taking in all the pain at first, like the shock that you get initially, but 30 seconds, 45 seconds later, I'm realizing I'm still standing there, no problem, and not really even thinking too much about the cold water. I'm also thinking about, okay, like what's the next step after I'm done. And the best feeling at the end of the cold shower is when you're done. Your body is like understands that you're all finished. You finished the workout, you finished all the torture of the cold water, and you're free for the day. And that's one of the best feelings. You feel fresh. You walk away from the gym feeling ready for the day. You feel everything is recovered, so to speak. And matter of fact, the most important part, my psoriasis right after that feels really smooth. Like any spots they have feel smooth. And yes, it could be for that moment, but the best part is if I feel an instant kind of help, if I feel that something is working, then why not keep trying it? And of course, right after that cold shower, I put the moisturizing, like put creams all over all the spots, walk home. So that means that over the course of a day, I'm putting the cream probably 3 to 4 times in a day. Not a huge amount, just enough to cover the spots. And I wouldn't say I'm using a whole bottle every day or anything like that. It's just enough to cover those spots. So 4 times a day, I was thinking maybe if I can increase that number, that'll be better. But for now, that's the number I remember to do during the day. So for those of you that are asking if I take medications, no, I do not take any medications. Not a single thing related to psoriasis. The only thing I might take when I remember is vitamin D and maybe omega 3 if I remember as well. But again, that's like the only thing I take. And from going off my memory, taking those maybe once a week, twice a week at best. So I hope that answers the question about medication. I'm really a big advocate as to figuring out a solution long term. So finding something that works naturally and not just take medications that'll help cure it for the moment and that's it, right? So I'd rather have something that works long term. So that's why I'm doing those the gym, the steam room, the cold showers. What's why I'm eating clean, putting the moisturizers. UVB light is not the only non-natural thing that I might be doing, and that's mostly for cosmetic reasons. But also, it does help because it has UV light, and it does help overall. It's not a long-term solution, but it is a temporary one right now while I'm doing the long-term everything else. So, quick video, like I said, while I'm driving. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. If you have any questions aside from that, I do encourage you to go on the Facebook group that we have. And I do have a question that I wanted to ask you guys. This is something I've been planning to do for a while because I see there's a lot of questions that come into my private messages and also on the comments on YouTube. Would you guys benefit from me doing one-on-one calls So if you find that this might be a helpful thing for you, please comment below. Yes, one-on-one calls will be helpful. Another thing that I'm thinking to do in the future as this community grows is doing a series of different topics. So one of the series I'm going to be working on is the workouts, and another series I'm thinking about is the diet that I'm pretty much staying strict to. A lot of you that follow me from the very start already pretty much know the diets or kind of have a good understanding. But if I put everything together in one series from recipes to cooking and so on, and how often I eat, that might be helpful as well. So comment below with what you would like to see as far as content development, whether it's one-on-one calls, whether it's group calls, video series, all of the above, or any other suggestions you have, maybe ebooks. You tell me what works best for you as far as content, and I'll try to deliver on that. But otherwise, guys, just like I said, a quick video. Leave a thumbs up if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the actual vlog.